Hey guys, I just got back from running a few errands, seeing a few people, like Zaruhi and Armine. They all have their own little independent shops and organizations. It's good to see people, from time to time, like-minded people. I want to say, please stay away from people who are money-driven. And why I say that, of course, money is very important because we live by it. We need it. We need it for life. Look at my hair. We need it for everything, but it's a complete red flag if someone is money driven, because that person will literally take a knife and stab you in the back, in the front, in every way for literally money. So for example, all they see is money. I'm talking about that kind of people. Don't get me wrong, I work 15 hours a day every day. I don't have a day off. Sometimes even longer hours just to take care of myself, okay? That doesn't mean I'm money driven. It means I'm goal oriented and I take care of myself because I need to survive so I could thrive. But when I hear a person say the meaning of life is to eat and to make money, or money is the most important thing, like for example, I was wishing one of the girls, I saw somebody and we were just wishing each other Happy New Year, and I said, may you have health, happiness, joy, abundance. She's not responding to any of it. The last thing I said, the person that I'm talking about, they're literally everywhere. But in Armenia, there's a lot of them because they're taught at a young age the most important thing and meaning of life is money, and it's very wrong. We need money, okay? But when you're focused on money is an energy. If you're mentally, emotionally, physically, and energetically healthy, you can make all the money in the world. Money is an energy. It comes. You have to be welcome to receive. But if everything else is lacking, it's literally a relationship you have with money. When I see people who are so focused on money, I know that they're literally gonna betray your ass in 2 seconds just for $1. And those are the people you want to stay away from because they don't know how to achieve anything in life. And when I say that, it's not to hurt anyone's feelings, it's the absolute facts. And a lot of people grow from me, their connection with me, like, a lot of these Armines and Zaruhi, and the one Armine I saw today, she's the vet. I'm not talking about the Nora Lippo one. There's another Armine. She was working for another Syrian Armenian family. I met her like 3-4 years ago. She gifted me a necklace. And then I saw her at Casa Verde, and she gave me money for my birthday. It was the sweetest thing ever. And now she's working at Pizza Jazz, and I have to go visit her. I want to give her a gift. But I don't know, it's like she's not money oriented, and it's like you could smell it because their vibration is so much higher. The people that are not money oriented, they appreciate value in certain individuals and people. You know what I'm saying? So those are the people who are going to lift you up. You know what I mean? Anyways, just an example. But I mean, if you're someone who is like money, you're eventually going to hit a dead end, and you'll realize everyone around you is just as fake as you, and everybody will be climbing the top and stabbing each other just to get money. Okay? So my life circumstances, I don't settle for less, not with friends, not with family, not with a partner, meaning I'm a dignified person. I respect people. I respect my time and I respect other people's time. But if I don't receive any of that back, I will cut you out in 2 seconds. And depending on our circumstances, I will put you in your place and embarrass you as well. But that's only if I'm pushed to a certain level. Okay? So I just obviously, if you're watching me this far, you've noticed, okay, it's been like all these years I live in Germany by myself. And I feel it's very important for people to have their own group or crew. Okay, so even though I'm a hermit, I'm a lone wolf, I always have been the black sheep of the family everywhere I've ever been, in every community. Yet I'm so trusted and honored when it comes to guiding people, supporting people, and loving people, and doing the right thing. But then they also know that I can rebel and drop people in 2 seconds. I was labeled in high school as an extreme genius by psychologists that would come in and talk to me, because they would always say, you break everything in the psychology books, and every time we want to put you or label you with something, you define what we know in psychology as incorrect. And so realistically, finding other mavericks who are good intended, well-natured, dignified, good-spirited, not doesn't have a disorder of narcissistic personality disorder, Again, I said it. I have narcissistic tendencies, but I constantly check on myself so I don't grow a mental illness and turn into everyone I've ever fucking known that was close to me in the past who tried to break my spirit down. No way. No way. And so, of course, we want to be honest and admit that to ourselves, it's difficult to find. I have a client calling me. It's difficult to find, and especially in Armenia and in Gyumri. And so I will choose myself over anyone and everything before I allow myself to get abused or hurt. No way. I thrive when I'm alone. If I don't thrive in a group or with people, I'll drop you. Because most people are not dignified. They don't. And one more thing, for those men, and it's everywhere, who try to sabotage my path, my life, try to silence my voice, try to belittle me, disrespect me, treat me as if like I'm a slut, even though I'm so normal behind closed doors. And when I say normal, I mean literally, I sleep in early. It doesn't matter. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. But those men who try to, take my money or use me for that, or use me for any sexual things that are never going to happen, and then try to ruin my reputation. I notice all of them, 99.9% of them have daughters. And so I return it back onto their daughter, because I'm all about women empowerment. But with these type of men, the only way they will realize is they have such a psychological view, and no matter what you do or say, they won't change that view about women or certain strong women such as myself, because of their upbringing or just what's installed in their brain due to their mental illness. I just send it back to them and so that they endure pain through watching their women suffer, their daughter suffer, or daughters suffer the way the same input, intent, energy, or physical whatever they try on me for it to be done to their daughter, and they witness it. They witness and feel that pain that their daughters experience, so that they awaken to their own consciousness or unconsciousness and become conscious of their behavior and to fucking stop doing it. Okay? Because sometimes people need, because if anything else is going to work, that would work. And if that still doesn't work, then that truly means that as a man, you really do have multiple mental illnesses, and you get a kick out of, watching all women suffer, including your own blood, your own child, your own children. If you don't want anything done to you, don't do it to another, especially without a good reason. Listen, in my book, if I'm belittled, disrespected, and someone has the intention of killing me, I'm gonna fucking do the same thing back to you. I will have you killed. But I don't go around with the intention of who can I break, who can I destroy, who can I hurt. And if that means waking you the fuck up and stopping your behavior by sending it back to you or your daughters so that you wake up, so be it. Like, I'm the wrong woman to mess with, man. And this is not even, it's not just me blabbering and fucking trying to put fear instilled in your brain. You're gonna get what's coming to you if you keep fucking doing what you do. There's a reason why a majority of the men in Gyumri stop hitting on me. They all talk. A few years ago, There was a Gumretsi that told me here, they're like, all the guys they talk, they all say none of you will have sex with them. Like, who are you? Why am I gonna have sex with you? Who the fuck are you? I'm gonna have sex with you. It's as if people think the legs they just spread on their own. And women, that's what they're good for. That's all what they're good for. Pleasing to the eyes, and they're good for spreading legs. It was like last year. Some disgusting Gumri guy I've never seen in my life, probably from Gumri or from a village even, who so-called says he lived in Gumri. He sends me a message. Never seen this guy in my life. Who knows? Somebody's trying to like irritate me intentionally. He sends me a message how he wants to sleep with me. And you want to know what my response was? Usually I will block and delete. But I said, you know what? I'm going to tell this fucking guy off. Gana mamat kune. Gana si mamat kune. Mamad zat hech mart kesh kuner. And then he responds to me in Russian. And I just blocked his ass. I literally say, go fuck your mother. You want to have sex with someone? Go fuck your mom. The only person that'll want to fuck you is your mother. Don't fucking talk to me that way. Who the fuck are you? You're physically ugly. You don't know how to talk. You don't know anything about dignity and respect. You want to build a community of loving people. Everybody supports each other. Learn how to fucking speak. Learn how to be dignified. Learn how to be respectful. Let me tell you, you want to know how I make fun of people? I lift them up. I compliment them. Why I do it? Because a lot of people can't fucking be that way. I don't make fun of them by putting them down. When you see me talking like this, it's because it's all fucking facts. It's not make-believe shit. It's not because I want to empower you with my opinions or make you think like me or make you act like me. No. When I see shit that's wrong and there's mistreatments and you think you're some high shit with your ugly ass hair, you can go fuck yourself and your own mother. I know I say if you disrespect your own mom or your wife because they give birth to children, but you fucking talk like this, I'm gonna go after none of those people. They talk to me in person. No, they just avoid me. They never talk down to me in person. I have never met someone in Armenia or Gyumri, whether it's a man or a woman, ever talk down to me in person. They'll avoid me, they'll run away, or they want to hear what I have to say. Because I don't treat people in a degradatory way, ever. Because I grew up in an area or an environment where everybody has daggers in their fucking pants, and if you piss someone off, if you give them a dirty look, you'll get stabbed. And if you don't want the Turks to come in here and start taking your women, maybe you should start treating your women with fucking dignity as well. And I don't care if you think I'm too strong for you. Hell, I'm not desperate for you. I'm not desperate for your 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Oh, sorry. It wasn't last year. It was 2 years ago. And the mere fact that he's responding to me in Russian. So clearly this guy knew nothing about me. I don't know him. I've never seen him. Or it was someone that intentionally put him in that way because I won't fuck anyone in Gyumri. I won't fuck anyone, period, because you're all disgusting trash anyways. If I had the opportunity to shit on your face, I would. That's how I see you. Because throughout all these years, I still haven't met someone who's worthy of my even handshake. And I'm directing that at the men. I'm not anti-men. I don't hate men. I love my father. He's dead. I'm still learning from his death experience, from everything. But really, probably the only dignified men I've met in Gyumri are the police officers. The ones that were there for me and including the general I met. The general wanted to meet me in the Gyumri office, the Mush district police station. And I met with him. All of them are pretty dignified. And we don't know how they are behind closed doors, but they were very respectful to me. And those are probably the only men I've witnessed in Armenia who are respectful to women. I still haven't seen it. I haven't witnessed men being respectful to their wives, to their daughters, ու վերջնա գսեն ինչու թուրքերը մեզի գուքանի մեզի գչարտեն գցեղասպանություն գնեն ինչու մեր աղջիկները գերցան Թուրքիա թուրքերու հետ կբարգին There are a lot of Armenian men that watch me. I'm letting you know through my YouTube channel. They go in and out. They constantly watch me. And because a lot of them know and admit amongst themselves that everything I'm saying is correct. I do not exaggerate. I do not lie. Everything that comes out of my mouth is a fact. I am a rational individual. I'm a very practical person. I'm not in the ethers. I don't make shit up. Ամենը գիտեն, ամբողջը գիտեն, որ ասածներս ճիշտ են. Իրենց ռազները չեն գիտեր, շատ լավ գիտեն. If you want to move forward in a community, as a nation, as a group of people, you learn how to fucking respect people. I understand respect is earned. Right. Absolutely. And so if you want any form of respect, you have to understand how to respect people. Even if you don't like them. If you don't like them, կոնե վրան
Ասեցի, որ կոնե վրան խնդա. Ինչպես մարդը վրա պիտի խնդաս, եթե չես հավանում, բարձրացուցեք իրար. Lift each other up. Lift each other up. Because a lot of people can't live up to standards. So that's my way of doing shit. Because I know a lot of them can't live it up to a certain value. They just pretend that they are a certain way. Like Birthright Armenia. Like Tashnak Tutun today. Back in the day, Tashnak Tutun was the group that, liberated Armenia. Karakin Nishte, the leader of bringing this nation together. But where is Tashnak Tutun now? They can't do anything because they've all been paid off. And all the So with me, there's not going to be any pretense. This is the raw, real deal, authenticity, 100%. Norengasem says, the only time I ever have pretended, or if I need to pretend, remember, I'm an investigator. I have military experience, and I'm going to keep saying I, because I'm going to give myself credit for everything I've fucking done for my nation, for other nations. As an intelligence, in the intelligence, it's obvious, okay? The only time I will ever pretend is to get information. But who I am, why I'm here, what I have to offer, it will always be the real deal because I care about my fucking people. And I will not sugarcoat things, make shit up, look like a fine, happy, toxic group of community which doesn't exist. No nation is fucking happy all the time in a sense of our communities, everything we do is right. No, you make mistakes, you make errors, you fucking apologize, you become accountable, you do it. I haven't seen that with Birthright Armenia. Arachin oren skhal minchev hima ter chen badasxaner. Ներողություն չգա, հեչ բան չգա. Փնավ չեմ դեսած թեր. Ուրեմն եթե այդպես պիտի խաղակ իմ հետս, պիտի տեսնակ. This is not a threat. This is that which you put out. It's going to come back to you. Եվ գապ չունի, եթե ես հայրեն ասեր եմ կամ հայրեն ասեր չեմ. Իմ հայրեն ասիրությունս ճիշտ խոսիլն է. So like one more thing. Speaking of Tashnak Tutun and Karakin Nishte and all that, you all know the history of how we lost Kars and how the Russians tried to do a diplomatic resolution by giving us modern-day Armenia due to the fights and conquest of Karakin Nishte and at the time Tashnak Tutun, which has now been bought off. Has anybody noticed 2021 we had like 4 or 5 earthquakes in Gyumri. Ever since Putin has been throwing bombs at Ukraine since last February, we haven't even had one earthquake. And that should confirm to you, and I question this all the time because that should confirm to you, since I came to Gyumri, everybody tells me, the older generations, that it was KGB in 1988 that threw bombs. And it was man-made bombs that created the earthquake. And we had like 4 or 5 in 2021 as like a mekananera bombanera. They're putting it, you know, getting ready. Because underground, you know, the Sevber, the Black Fortress, if you go underneath, you can go to Turkey, you can go to Russia, you can go to Europe. There's lots of secrets underground here, you know. And we haven't had one earthquake. Can someone tell me if I'm wrong? Have we had an earthquake? I haven't felt an earthquake here since the war. So this is all a game, man. Politics. So that dirty Artyom Giragosyan, okay, who goes to prostitutes, because it's very obvious, brings an Azeri to my house to do so-called construction in my washroom. It took them a month because all they do is sit on their ass. They pretty much broke the door on that place where I was renting and making it... Anyways, that's a long story, but the point is, probably the day before I kicked those fuckers out of my apartment, the Azeri pig with his big belly is saying how, oh, Pozeri gonna sink. Like, are you... like, you have a daughter and you're married to an Armenian woman and you're living in Armenia. Pozit means we go to prostitutes, basically. And with their dirty ass fucking construction pants, they put it on my bed. And then diasporans or the local Armenians say, I don't associate with people anymore here. Hey, they're playing it off like it's normal. It's part of Armenian culture. When I confronted everyone, they're telling me, oh, it's part of Armenian culture to take their pants off and put it on a woman's bed. Որ քիրքի մեջ, հայկական քիրքի մեջ, նորմալ է, որ մարդը դապադը արնե աղդուտ դապադը, աղջիկի մաղջագալի վրա տնե աղդուտ դապադը, որ հայ, և աս մարդերը ամպողջ աղջիկունին, ուրիշ մարդը կա իրենց աղջիկան մաղջագալին վրա իրենց աղդուտ դապադը տնե, ինչ գնթունին այսպեսի բան, և Տեր գսպասեք, որ ես իմ պերանս պագեմ և չխոսիմ, ամեն ինչ պտ խոսիմ, ամեն ինչ, եթե չեք հավանում, ոչ կով վերջնալ իրեն դղան, հովոն, որ ներողություն ըսավ ինձի, ներողություն Talar այսպես պաներ եղավ, I don't care, ամպողջտ ամենը աննորմալ անջորնի մարդ եք, բշկալիք, սիրտ խարնվելիք, Հարկե որ հարկվիք Տարօրինակ Ոչ ընկերություն գուզեմ, ոչ հեչ բան չեմ ուզում, ինչպես որ ասեք շփվում ենք, շփվում, մորցի շփվումը, մորցեք Մարդը սիրա արվեր է ազերին գլիրին հետ, ով գիտե քիշերները իրեն գլիրը գծծե Աման աս մարդիկներուն հետ հեչ բան չես կրնարնել Այնքան ազերիներուն գլիրը գսիրեն գոր որ աղջիկներուն փոզ գնեն Հայ մարդերը ազերին գլիրը մստերը ազերին գլիրը շատ լավ մարդ է ազերի շատ լավ մարդ այնքան լավ մարդ է որ ոսկե ադամ թրած է մեծ գեբեկով փորին նայր փերաննա զուր թող մնա եկեր են իմ դունիս մեջ արդվնեմ ինչև քիշեր աշխատանք չներ փող գսպասե տրամ գսպասե գումար աշկե պես Վարանանիս վրա Artyom Giragosyan, Esh Giragosyan գլիրը գծծե Ազերին fucking asshole քունվեցեք գտվերեն մայրենիդ հայրենիդ քունեմ Ազերին դունս կփեր է մեկ դարի պիտի ելա և Ազերին ինչ փանունի որ երեսունի որ ինձի գսե Հայրը հեչ լավ մարդ չեն, միան թրան փող Իմ երազանքս է, ամպոչ հայրում կանգերը, ամենը թող թուրքերը կան ստեղ, հայրում մահացեն են, մերցնեն Պերանիտ մեջ, Պերանիտ մեջ Գետվերեն Ամենեն լավ երկիրը Թուրքիան է Ամենեն լավ մարդը թուրքերն են Կնա Թուրքիա Կնա Թուրքիա Քնա ստենձ կնկարե մարդու կուղարկե մարդը ավտոյով ինձ յետևես եկավ մարդուն ալ ինչերերի երկար պամություն ինչերերի մարդը ոտքի վրա եկավ գմերժե ոտքի վրա քեդինը գնստի